Hello there, I'm Jaime Salazar, co-founder and VP of Latin America for Nitro Marketing. With over 20 years of experience in the marketing and event industry, I thought I had seen it all. But then COVID-19 took the world by storm. Nonetheless, it's precisely because of my event planning experience, or as my wife likes to say, my wedding planner background, that I have grown used to expect the unexpected. And this is no different. The hospitality and event industry was definitely one of the most badly hit due to the restrictions and measures implemented to keep us safe on a global scale. And as we start to come out into the other side, into what is now being called the new normal, which by the way, I personally don't like a bit, it's somehow the phrase denotes negativity, distance, protocols, risk, masks, and I really don't like it. So I'd rather go more towards the idea of a very good friend of ours, Mia Pogacnik, who by the way is a very good keynote speaker of ours. He's a great musician and he has an amazing way to relate music with businesses. And Mia likes to call it rather the better normal, because today we have the opportunity to improve what we did in the past, which is amazing. So anyway, us event veterans have been tasked with making things work with the only tool we can leverage globally and safely, the internet. Virtual events are not necessarily new, but they do require a bit of a makeover in this new context of what our professional lives have become in 2020. Although it may feel like the world stopped moving, somehow we are already in Q4 2020, and the KPIs we all set out to achieve at the beginning of the year still need to be met. Events and experiences are still the most effective tactic to achieve results, and 96% of executives consider them irreplaceable. Most of us have decided, of course, to make lemonade out of the lemons we've got, which is great, but let's remember the basics. The biggest mistake you can make when pivoting from your usual event to a virtual setting is to attempt just to copy-paste your strategy and structure from your old plans to the new reality. Virtual settings aren't the same as in person. Don't forget, virtual events are intrusive. We are now getting into people's homes where they have tons of distractors. Today, more than ever, audience acquisition has become critical. There's an oversaturation of virtual events going on every day. I don't know about you, but I get lots of those invitations. And even when you manage to attract the right audience to your virtual event, today the name of the game is called retention. People will not be willing to spend a lot of time watching slides and endless boring presentations. So you need to plan a very dynamic, hyper-segmented and business value agenda. Try gamification, for example. By the way, don't miss my business partner Tom Pfister keynote where he will give more insights on gamification. Anyway, there are a lot of myths behind virtual event production, and still, I believe, so many things to be learned in order to really achieve a successful project. Sure, virtual events can be assembled very easily and can be very cost-effective as well. A Zoom meeting can be already considered a virtual event. Tools like GoToWebinar, Microsoft Teams can make our life much easier. But then we also have the other extreme with all those 3D platforms, virtual reality, avatar creation, virtual scenarios like the one we are in now, and a platform we produce at Nitro based on our 20 years experience producing events and something like 12 years running virtual events. In fact, throughout the event, we have tried to produce all the sessions using different production formats, from a virtual scenario as the one I'm doing now, to Zoom, Teams, or even sessions recorded with the cell phone. All with the intention that you can appreciate many of the production formats we have today. So, with all this in mind, I'd like to share some tips to ensure you're pivoting to virtual the right way. Don't worry too much on the tool or platform you will use. There are plenty of them already out there in the market, including ours, by the way. But now, seriously, select a nice platform but I rather want to invite you to focus on the real important things. How can you really differentiate from all other events out there? Focus on your customer journey. Who do you want to talk to? What's the message you want to send across? Virtual events are giving us a golden opportunity to really know our audience. Remember, when at in-person events, we would need to wait until the very end of the event to get a customer survey out and locally get half of the response, and then, only then, we would know who they were, the size of their companies, position, roles across the sales cycle, their interest and budgets. Well, today, virtual events is giving us the opportunity to identify all that information even before the event starts. So that's probably one of the things I personally love the best out of virtual events. So the best recommendation I can give you is to step back for a minute before you launch your virtual event. And number one, rethink your objectives. What is really your goal? What do you try to accomplish? Is it awareness, networking, lead generation, training? Then the design of the event depends on that goal, and we will require different tools in order to deliver. Second, prioritize. Don't forget and don't assume that all your events plan can pivot to virtual. Think of which original plans can be restructured and achieved with an intelligent mix of other tactics like emailing, direct marketing, social media, inbound marketing, etc. There are a lot of things out there that can help you achieve your goals. Third, design your new event plan. New agenda, new audience, new experience, clearly equal to success. This is also where you can identify complementary activities and pre- and post-event sessions and campaigns. By the way, don't miss Pablo Motul, my business partner session, for more on post-event activities. Fourth, and last but not least, build an experience around your event. Virtual events are cold. We lost the magic of in-person events, the networking, the face-to-face, the hugging, working shoulder to shoulder. So try to make your event memorable. Add in some virtual experiences if you can, a virtual cocktail, a concert, wine tasting. Make your event as interactive as possible. Chat polls, chat walls, surveys, speed dating. And don't ever lose your passion to help others. Include a social responsibility cause. And try hard to make your event as warm as possible. As you can see, our team here at Nitro Marketing has spent the past few months thinking about everything, so you don't have to. Whether you're stressed about how to make an effective networking experience virtually, how your production task will change, or how to leverage exciting tools like gamification in the mix, there's a session for that. If you want to deliver an amazing experience, of course, we are here to help. Find the contact tab on this site to get in touch, and we will be happy to talk through your needs and goals. And well, that's all from my side. I hope this presentation was helpful, and I'm excited for you to take a look at this state-of-the-art virtual event platform we created with you in mind. Enjoy the rest of the sessions, and let's make the new normal, or should I better say, the better normal, into the new success. Thank you very much.